Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Legends. Okay, so we've just stopped the pirates' attack on City Hall, and now we need to be heading north in order to stop them from digging up the ruins themselves.
Hey, here comes somebody else. He doesn't look like a police officer. Hey, it's that blue guy again. We'll show him, just like we showed that officer. We ain't gonna lose this time.
Yep, so they pretty much just defeated the police. That wasn't really that difficult. And then we're going to have some tanks setting on our way. You don't really even have to defeat these guys, but if you want to, they're super easy and draw, sometimes a decent amount of money. So, it might be worth spending a little bit of time on them, but, I don't know. I'll skip over the ones that aren't on the way, pretty much. Okay, so now we can check over here. We can see there's a police car that's smoking over here. And we can check in the little building, and I think there should be... Yeah, there's a bunch of, refugees here. One of the policemen. Come on, talk to him. There you go. We never expected them to be this strong. They're more than just run-of-the-mill thieves. Yeah, you think? How about you? Thought I would be safe here, but there's nowhere to run. They're everywhere. Maybe this is the legendary disaster that's supposed to happen to the island. Wait, what? Legendary disaster? Oh, it's you. Those pirates' weapons are too strong. We can't get close. It'll only be a matter of time before they find the treasure. We've got to do something, but what can we do? And finally you, old man. Nothing like this has ever happened in the history of this island. The police don't have any kind of weapons that can stand up to those pirates. Yep, so once again, we are the town's only hope. Go figure, right? So yeah, where we need to be going is through this area up here. That sucked. There's a bunch of things up there that are pretty much just raining explosives down on us. We can't really do too much about them. I mean, I guess if your weapon had enough range, you could shoot up there. But oftentimes it's usually just a lot easier to just keep moving here and not worry about them. And same with here, we've got two tanks on us, so let's just go on through the little passageway here and pretty much forget about them. Alright, so now we're on the second screen of the plains, and there's actually going to be sort of a junction here. As soon as we... Oh, well, might as well pick up the money at least. I'll take the time to kill him. Oh, there it is. Alright, so once we get here, let's just go ahead and take this guy out because he's in the way, and he's going to keep me from showing the different paths we can take here. But yeah, once we get here, we can see Data standing over there next to a little passageway, and that's actually the way we need to be going to continue. But I'm going to keep heading over this way, and we can see just barely there's like a little building over there in the distance, and that little building's where we're going to. We're going to be picking up another little parts kit or something, or whatever you want to call it, that'll let us get a special weapon later. We're going to have to make a few of these detours as the game goes on. They're usually not that bad, and I don't think this one's really that long either, but, I don't know. It's just kind of some interesting stuff to do, and if you want to get all the special weapons, you have to make these sometime. So you might as well just do them while they're on the way. Alright, so we can open a chest here, get 1780 zinni, and head on through here. Most of this area is pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty much just a one-way path. Now this treasure chest here is a trapped box, so as soon as you open it, just move over to the side, and that sucked. But you can defeat the treasure chest, and it usually drops quite a bit of money. That one actually didn't seem to drop very much, but oh well. And then we can check the hole in the wall for some more zenny, 1510. No, here we go with this again. Alright, there we go. And then head on through the door here into a new area. Okay, and once we get here, this is kind of like a very large room. It's kind of got two levels. It's got that little upper area, and there's like a bridge there. And we need to be getting up there. We don't really have a way to do it just by jumping, so we gotta look around. As we come over to the right, we can see there's a passageway through here, which will eventually lead us through a narrow hallway and up onto the bridge. Now, there's a bunch of these things shooting fireballs everywhere, which is kind of annoying. Our goal is right over there, so we can do this kind of a quick way, and these little explosive things get really annoying, but you can jump from the bridge over there, and hopefully you don't get hit by the little fireballs, but... Oh, well, yeah. See, that's what happens sometimes. Those little explosive guys can be really annoying. So, let's make our way back up there. Usually taking the longer way around is a little bit safer, but I like to play it risky, I guess. Alright, so let's get back up there. Oh, I'm just getting shot everywhere, aren't I? Alright, wait for that thing to fire, get the treasure chest, and this is what we're here for. This is a cannon kit. We're going to be using it to make a special weapon later. So now that we've got that, we can pretty much just head out. There is actually another door on this level, but for right now, it just leads to a dead end, and there's nothing we can do. We will be coming back in here later, but not for a little while, so just keep that place in mind. And for now, we're going to be heading on out and towards our actual destination. Alright, so I went ahead and just met you out here. There's no real point in showing the trip back. And of course, all these little tanks, if you defeated them, have respawned, so you can either defeat them again or just ignore them. But we're going to be going up here this time, and talking to Data. Looks like the pirates are digging a big hole or something on the other side of this passage. Be careful. Yep, so let's go ahead and recharge our life gauge. We can save if we want. It might be a good idea, because this next guy does quite a bit of damage if you're not careful, but I'm not really going to bother with it. I feel pretty confident, so... Alright, and now we're taken to another new forest area. There's a bunch of tanks in the way here, and these can actually get really in the way. But all you have to do is kind of get next to that one, and this scene happens.
What gives? I dig and I'm still nowhere near the bottom! Maybe we will need that key after all!
Master Tiesel, we were beaten. That blue boy is heading this way.
He's coming. All right, everyone, quit digging! Our priority now is to get rid of our little blue friend, all right? Be careful and don't be fooled by his size. He's already beaten Bond and Tron. Let's do it!
Roger!
Okay, so now we're going to have a boss battle with the third Bond member, Teel Bond, and he's pretty much the leader here. So we must destroy the digging robot Marwolf. The robot's outer shell is heavily armored, but the hatch is nearly defenseless. Shoot the treads to slow the robot down, then jump on the robot from the rocks and shoot at the hatch. Yeah, it pretty much tells you what to do,
Mission
but...
start.
Oh, well, whatever. So the first thing he's going to do is kind of do this little laser attack. What you want to do is not that. What you would actually want to do is kind of jump to the side by pressing left or right on the X button. And during that little side dodge, you're pretty much invincible, so that's really the best way to avoid that. I just kind of waited a little bit too long, so oh well. But we want to get up here. Whoa, holy crap. Yeah, and it also kind of homes in on you, so be careful about that. We can use mines to take care of that tank quickly. There we go, so that's what we want to do. And the little prompt told us we should probably be destroying the treads to slow it down, but it's not actually necessary to do so. We just kind of have to wait for him to come back around here. It should shoot us again, yeah. There we go. He kind of missed anyway, but once he passes through here, we can jump on the back like that, and then we can either shoot in the little hatch here, or we can use our landmines. Using landmines is faster, but I wasn't really in position there. I'll try to swipe you off. Just move to one side. That's not the arm he's using to do so. And then you can start laying mines and pretty much just exploding this thing, and then eventually it dies. So that's a really easy boss battle if you know how to do it right and you use your landmines. So, but if he hits you too much, he can kill you very quickly. So it's good to play it safe. And if you've taken a little bit too much damage, then go ahead and heal that up. So he flails around and then finally explodes.
How much does he think it cost to build that in the first place? I'm gonna get him. If it's the last thing I ever do, I'm gonna get him.
Master Tiesel, are you alright? Master Tiesel?
Just you wait. Oh, you're mine, blue boy. I'll get you.
Time to go home.
Yep, time to go home indeed. So there's also kind of something worth pointing out here. As you can see, my life bar is permanently red now. That means my shield is broken. This would be an opportunity to use the shield repair if you wanted to, but there's not really a point because the action's pretty much died down for the time being. We've driven the pirates out of the area, so we're not in much risk. We'll get a health recovery before too long.
Mega Man, can you hear me? The mayor says there's something real important she has to talk with you about. Can you come back here?
Alright, so Roll's asking us to come back to City Hall, and once again, I think I'm going to end the part here, kind of the whole, there's a lot of stuff going on before we would get a break in the action, so I don't want to just, leave it in the middle of a scene. But in the next part, we will decide whether or not to go back to City Hall. We're probably going to, but whatever. And so until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.